Welcome to Yaka Digital Network Videos. Imagine a lone marathoner training high up in the Kaptorwa Highlands. If they run a world-class time, but no one is there to record it, does that event actually register on the national stage? This is where media steps in. Media operates as the megaphone of sports. It takes isolated, local events and broadcasts them into living rooms in Kampala and onto smartphones deep in rural areas. The system works in both directions. Media acts as an economic engine. By capturing the attention of the masses, it ensures that money and influence trace their way back to the athletes on the ground. When athletes compete today, they are participating in a nationwide economic broadcast, converting local talent into national funding. Let's map out how that money actually moves. We start at the top with the athletes and teams. They are the ones producing the entertainment product. Now, a common misconception is that TV and radio stations cover major leagues for free, treating it as standard news. In reality, media companies have to purchase exclusive broadcast rights. They pay millions in Uganda shillings directly to the leagues for the legal right to transmit those matches to the public. Media companies recoup those costs through the third node, sponsors and fans. Large corporations, such as telecommunication firms and banks, pay media houses for advertising space to reach the viewing audience, while also investing directly in teams to build their public reputation. Let's test this out locally. Pause the video right here. Look at these three brand types. Write down one specific local brand for each, name a sports team they sponsor, and calculate exactly what that brand gets in return for their investment. Media coverage is a highly valuable commodity. Sponsors willingly fund the ecosystem because it grants them direct access to the fans' attention and loyalty. This front-page graphic shows a process called agenda setting. Because media space is limited, broadcasters and editors act as gatekeepers. By choosing to dedicate the vast majority of their airtime and pages to football, the media manufactures the disproportionate popularity of the sport. This creates a severe exposure gap. Intense, highly skilled disciplines like table tennis or swimming are pushed to the margins. Without a consistent media spotlight, these athletes struggle to attract corporate sponsorships or public interest. Smartphones have shifted this balance. By ghosting directly to their followers, athletes can bypass traditional media entirely. They cultivate personal brands, allowing them to secure direct product endorsements without needing a newspaper to feature them. But this constant digital connection introduces severe psychological friction, known as the fishbowl effect. Athletes now live under continuous, unfiltered public scrutiny. A single loss can trigger hundreds of direct negative comments, placing immense pressure on their mental health. Digital platforms dictate a sport's financial survival today, while simultaneously requiring the individual athlete to endure a high-pressure 24/7 public performance. Let's apply this entire system. If a local school tournament secures consistent television visibility, that exposure attracts corporate sponsors. Those sponsors inject capital, which directly funds better training facilities, elite coaching, and higher quality competition. Let's lock in the core concepts. Remember the three pillars. First, the economy cycle, where broadcast rights and sponsorships fund the sport. Second, agenda setting, where media selection dictates which sports grow. And third, the balance between digital empowerment and the pressure of the fishbowl effect. The next time you watch a game, look past the final score. Critically analyze why this specific match is being broadcast, who is paying for the airtime, and how the narrative is being framed. You can watch more videos for all classes here and get all content at www.yaka.cc.